Hey everyone, welcome to P-Picks Top 5. My name is Percy Jules and today I'm back with a brand new Top 5 with some absolutely amazing albums. I've got some real surprising entries for you, so let's waste no more time and let's go.
This is P-Picks Top 5.
Number 5.
Okay, let's start off with an American rock band that's been around since 1986 and they're still going strong. I'm talking about the Goo Goo Dolls, who just released their 11th studio album called Boxes. Now, the album features 11 fresh sounding tracks. The structure of the song is kind of 90s retro, but the production is done in such a way that it gives the songs a modern and fresh sounding feel. And I like it. So go check it out. This week's number 5 is the Goo Goo Dolls with Boxes.
Number 4.
Okay, today at number 4 we've got an English singer, songwriter, producer who just released his 3rd studio album, which is titled The Color in Anything. And of course, I'm talking about James Blake. Now, the album features 17 tracks and the music on the album is mainly R&B and soul oriented, but with a lot of alternative elements to it. For some, it may take opening your mind at least a little bit to really appreciate the songs on the album, but if you do, you're in for a real treat. So go check it out. Today's number 4 is James Blake with The Color in Anything.
Number 3.
Okay, at number 3 we've got a New Zealand-born Australian country music singer who just released his 9th studio album. I'm talking about Keith Urban and the album is called Rip Chord. The album features 13 great tracks and the music on the album is actually basically pop music, but it's kind of leaning on some country music background. Now also the album features some elements of some other genres like R&B. There's even some hip-hop on the album along with some other things as well. The album also features some really nice collaborations with other artists. Well, it all makes for a very enjoyable album. At number 3 we've got Keith Urban with Rip Chord.
Number 2.
Okay, today at number 2 we've got a lady singer who took the world by storm with her debut album called Tidal. Now 1 year later she's back with her 2nd studio album, which is titled Thank You. Of course, I'm talking about Meghan Trainor. Now Thank You's got 15 tracks. And the first thing I noticed when listening to this album was that Meghan's got a lot more attitude this time, maybe a little more confidence. Nothing wrong with that, especially if you manage to release such a great album with 15 really good pop songs. There are still a lot of retro elements on the album, but the songs tend to lean more towards a modern type of pop, R&B and soul-based music than last time. Anyway, it's a joy to listen to. So at number 2 today we've got Meghan Trainor with Thank You.
Number 1.
Okay, today's number 1 is Nanny with Hopelessness. Now, formerly known as the lead singer of the band Anthony and the Johnsons, Anani has now released her 11-track debut solo album. Now, the music on the album is very difficult to categorize because it's just so different from what most people are used to. For instance, the structure of the songs is absolutely not your basic, classic verse, bridge, chorus structure. Most songs are built around just one relatively simple but often very beautiful musical theme. And still Anani managed to get a lot of dynamics in the songs by using some really clever musical techniques and some really clever productional techniques. Now, the lyrics are very political, and because of the touching subjects and the way the lyrics are written, they add a lot of power to the songs. And this is true even if you don't always agree with Anani's political views. Now, because the songs are so different musically, it may startle some people at first, but if you open up to it, you may discover some real musical treasures on the album. So go check it out. Today's number 1 is Anani with Hopelessness. Okay everyone, that is it for now. I want to thank you all for watching and I will talk to you soon.